Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to One Piece Odyssey. Last time around, after an extended period in Alabasta, and an optional, well not really optional, but a little side dungeon that we did to take on the next Colossus, we're now in the second major area of the game, also known as Water 7. Now, I don't know much about Water 7 because I never, watched One Piece when this plotline was going on. So I actually have no clue what's going to happen here. I think what we're going to do, I got a request from Jade to change up my party a bit again today. He said, can we put Robin in the party? Well, Robin is technique, so if we put Robin in, she'll have to replace Zoro. Alright, there we go. We'll go with that. Water 7 is where they met Frankie, says Madara is God. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so will Frankie be in this then? Because currently Frankie's not with them. Remember, he's still with the ship? Alright, let's go this way. Do-do-do-do-do-do. La la la. Alright. La 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 la. Okay, we have to head east to get towards where the story is. We tried going the other directions, the game wouldn't let us. So let's head east. Oh, what's this? Okay, listen to this. Whenever a character yells out like that, basically what it's telling you is that this character has the ability to find a hidden item. Look! So, wow. So whenever you hear a character yell out, if Sanji yells out something about something, if Nami yells out something about something, you're supposed to switch to that character, and that character will immediately find an item. So whenever we hear Nami say something about money, switch to her, and you'll find money. If Sanji says something, switch to him, you'll find a cooking item. Which is really cool, because I didn't know that. And then someone sent me an email with some big tips about the game to explain gameplay mechanics. And I really appreciate when you guys do that. For a game like this, where I've been playing it now for 20 hours, and obviously I'm missing out on certain mechanics. Thank you to the person who did that. I appreciate that. Because now we're going to be able to find more items and stuff in the playthrough. Another Yaya Q. We still don't know what those are. We probably have like 30, 40 of them. We don't know what the hell they are. Madara, as God says, Robin will also do that later on in the playthrough, so keep an eye out. Alright. Now, can we go this way? We haven't been over here yet. Aha. The Canal Restaurant. That's blocked right there. A blue peppercorn. So Lim absolutely loves this place, right? She's so not used to seeing a big city where she's from. So she likes seeing this big waterfront city. She's absolutely loving it. There's a lot of customers, even with the Aqua Laguna threatening the town. Restaurant you'll still want to eat at in the face of danger. The chef must be really good. Probably. Like Emerald. Or Gordon Ramsay. Right? Has anyone ever been to one of the Gordon Ramsay restaurants? Are they good? I'm just curious, because, Gordon Ramsay might be a great chef, but doesn't necessarily mean that his restaurant is great. Other people are running it, not him. You know what I mean? I wonder. I actually did go to an Emerald restaurant once, over a decade ago. I was at an Emerald restaurant, and it was actually quite good. Nami's Cube Fragment. Alright, let's do Thunderbolt Tempo. My Rune says, yes, I've actually been to a few in Vegas, and they're good. Yes, in the UK, but it's not good, says Nick. Really? Audio Object says, yes, I went to one. I paid $250 for me and my wife's meal. That probably is correct. If the one that I went to, the Emerald Lagasse restaurant that I went to once in Florida, it was at least $100. The thing was, the meal was outstanding, and it was multiple courses. You got an appetizer, you got an entree, and you got a dinner. So it was kind of like a packaged thing, but each one was around $100. And you got tax and everything, so drinks. So yeah, makes sense. Okay. That's the thing. You're paying for the food, but you're also paying for the celebrity name attached to that food. And you really think Gordon Ramsay's back there making your food for you? I don't think so. The wall is completely different from the real Dock 1. Really seems it's the same. Wonder what they're talking about. The entrance to Dock 1 is just ahead. There are some rough guys, so be careful. I guess we have to do some combat. Jade says, new team. We did, Jade. We swapped out. We got Robin in the party now. We got Zoro out of there. We put Robin into the party. The thing is, we do need one of each type. So we kind of need to have one strength, one technique, and one speed, or else we're not going to have a well-balanced party to take on the enemy. Oh, yeah? Madara says, I heard one of Gordon's restaurants in New York got in trouble for being gross and not clean. Coming from him, that's kind of hypocritical, no? Then again, that's the thing. You put your name on something, you kind of have to trust it to other people, right? Like, you can't be absolutely sure that it's being run up to your standards when you're not there 24/7. That's just a shame that happened, and then, you know, his name gets besmirched. Powder, we're getting a lot of crafting items. Sanji cube fragments. Alright, we're gonna work on Vo shots. Switch to Sanji. Let's see. Sanji's strength. Alright, I mean, we're gonna have to get rid of Luffy then, because we need a healer. We need Chopper. Okay. Oh shit, you're saying Sanji called out when we were running around. Ah, crap. He called out there was a food item. I missed it. Darn. I missed it. I gotta pay more attention to that. The music here is nice. Galila Company. Audio sub members based on a ship that crashed. How's Jasper today? He's pretty good. He took off though. He was in here for the pre-stream, but then he took off for some reason. I don't know where he went. He's off out and about doing his thing. Oh, save point. Good. Same. So, as we are starting up today's gameplay of One Piece, I'd like to remind everyone of the many ways you can support this playthrough on DSPGaming. You can give the stream a like. You can give the videos on demand a like. You can leave comments on the videos for engagement purposes. You can go above and beyond. If you're live on stream, you can do a super chat or a super sticker. If you're watching on demand, you can leave a super thanks on the video. Or you can check the description of the video to leave a tip. You can leave a tip here live on stream as well. Memberships, gifted memberships, all appreciated. Thanks to anyone who supports my One Piece streams. You know, these are definitely not the most popular streams I'm doing. We usually get around 200 viewers per stream, which ain't great, but at the same time, I appreciate all of you who are here for it. You know, I love turn-based RPGs. So far, I've really liked the game, although admittedly it's had slow pacing. Now it seems like it's going to pick up, which is a good thing, right? So Madara says, here in Water 7 lore, Aqua Laguna is an annual storm and a high tide that takes place in Water 7 and engulfs the lower part of the city with a huge wave, and it causes a ton of property damage. If that's the case, why don't they just not build in the lower portion that floods? Right? If it's going to cause tons of property damage, then why even do anything there? Just leave it alone, so that way you don't get it destroyed every year, right? Huh. Do I recommend Cat Life? You've heard both good and bad. I mean, there's both good and bad things to having a cat, and it really depends on the cat's personality as well. Some cats, I've heard, basically just keep to themselves all the time. They want nothing to do with the human. Give me food, let me be alone. Then there's other cats that are kind of like lap cats. They love to come up and snuggle and be pet. And then there's cats like Jasper, who are completely social animals. He wants to be involved with absolutely everything at all times. And if you leave him alone, he gets upset. He wants to be involved in everything. So good luck having private time. Good luck making a meal. He wants to be involved in it at all times. So yeah, every cat's different. Every cat has a different personality. And again, depending on, you know, the behavioral level of your cat or whatever, I'm sure you'll have a different experience in whether or not, you know, you'll like a cat that's more friendly and intrusive, or a cat that keeps to itself. That'll affect things too, you know. Hello, New Jack. How are you today? Welcome. They tear up furniture. Here's the thing. Depends on the cat. Not every cat tears up furniture. If you give the cat something to scratch, it probably won't tear up furniture. It all depends on the situation. Some cats will do whatever they want. They don't even listen to reason. Right? The Ohatsu Cafeteria? Is there anything in here? Not that I can see, right? No items. There's a chest that doesn't open. And we can't go upstairs, so I don't know what the point of this is. Unless something happens in here later. I've only had one cat. My parents actually own several cats. And they even tell me, yes, every cat of theirs is completely different. They got their one cat named Sammy. He's a big old, like, tomcat, and he's a lap cat, 1,000,000%. And then they've got another cat named Boo Boo, and Boo Boo is a much older cat, and Boo Boo is kind of almost like a pain in the ass. Like, wants what she wants, but good lord, if you try to get anything out of her, when she's not in the mood, she'll hiss and claw and be a pain in the ass. And then they have a third cat. They just call it Kitty. And that one is completely to itself. Doesn't want to be bothered. Wants to get food or whatever. And then leave it alone. Leave me completely alone. Don't bother me. So I mean, cats have personalities just like humans. They're very different. Anything up here? I don't know. This area seems pretty empty to me so far. Doesn't seem like there's much going on in it. Grabbed a few items here and there, but... Unlucky herb. No, I did not watch any Rumble highlights on Twitter. I know who won, but I didn't actually watch any of the matches. So before I talk to this guy, any other crap around here? Any other items? There's something. There's a couple things. What would we have called Jasper if he was a female? I have no idea. You know, we rescued him. And he already had the name Jasper when we rescued him, so that was his name. We didn't even have to think of a name. Madara's got this. My cat's weird. Sometimes it seems like he wants attention. And if you try to give him attention, he runs away. Bipolar kitty. Doesn't know what he wants. Oh, this is a whole different area. All right, I'm not going to go there yet. Only because I get the feeling we're going to have to go there anyway for the story. Let's go talk to the guy. Okay. You have 7 cats, Joshua? That's a little excessive. I think that's maybe pushing a little bit. Mr. Lucci, I haven't seen him. Try asking Granny Hatsu at the canteen. Well, there you go. We were just there. Granny Hatsu. Brett Fleury said, I have 6 cats. What's it like having that many cats? I mean, my God, there must be all over the house, right? Man, she's pissed, huh? Oh, she is a granny. Can you help us anyway, even though you're busy? There's people missing? Oh my God. What is she, super absent-minded or something? Jade says he has 2 dogs. That's probably nice. 2 dogs, as they interact nicely with each other. Felix the Mate said, is it true cats eat their dead owners? I heard it from a podcast. It depends on how tasty and fat you are. If you're fat and tasty, then yeah, they'll probably eat you. Oops. Yuka and Nina. Who the hell are Yuka and Nina? That's what I just said. Huh, so I'm gonna go find them, huh?
もうとっくに来てもいい時間なんだけどね。何かあったのかね。
そうか。そいつは心配だな。どこかでレディーが困ってるならエスコートするのがこのプリンスの務め。
Oh my God.
任せろ。二人は俺が。
Oh, Sanji, you idiot.
おい待て。どこに行く気だグルマイプリンス。闇雲に探しても迷うだけだ。
These two are always rivals, right? They always have a grudge against each other.
たちいい加減にしなさい。はあ、面倒だけど、さっさと片付けるのが
So we gotta go find these people, wherever they are.
おや、あんたたちが探してきてくれるのかい。見かけによらずいい子たちだね。助かるよ。妹のユカはメガネでショートヘア。人の少ない資材置き場あたりにいることが多い、ね。
So there you go, Material Depot, where we were gonna go, and I was like, let's hold off. Well, good thing we did.
姉のニーナは鏡のくせっ気。船が好きだから製造中の船でも見てると思うよ。ほらほら、これ以上忙しくなる前によろしく頼んだよ。
I mean, if you lived here all the time, would it really be that fascinating to watch the ships being made? Like, I could see if, like, you're a tourist or you don't live here, and you're like, oh, wow, look, the ships. But if you lived here and your whole life you saw them being made, why would you be so fascinated? Right? It's a little weird. So one of them will be watching a ship being made, and they have curly red hair, and the other one's in the material area. Right? The material area is where? Straight ahead there? I don't think I saw anyone with curly red hair over here. Nope, that's not curly red hair. So probably maybe up the other way. Oh, wait. No, that's not curly red hair. No. Okay, probably this way. Orcs or Dorks says, what the fuck is that large woman? What, you're not aware that there's large people on the planet? You didn't know? Haha, you're that surprised, Orcs or Dorks? Whoa, what's this stuff? What does this do? Oh, does this allow me to swing? Oh, maybe this is putting this in position to swing. Okay, interesting. What's up here? A chest. A technique resistance necklace. And an Usopp cube fragment. Very nice. Oh, he's not in my party. That's right, he's at the ship. He's not with us this time, huh? Huh. Can't reach that one. So I probably gotta move it. Oh, come on, I can't jump down? They won't let me jump down. I gotta go all the way around. Oh. Oh my god, I gotta go all the way down this way. All the way around. Now we go up. Use the other crane. Then maybe I could use that to swing across to this area over there. Maybe there's some items over there. The music is great. I love the relaxing music in this game. I really do. Here we go. I bet now we can swing across. No? Yes? No? What if I... Oh, you can't. There we go. Okay, I was correct in my assumption. Oh wait, I think it's one of the girls we're looking for right here. It is, look. Oh wow. Well, let's get the chest first. We ended up inadvertently running into one of them. Crap, there's an item there I can't get. Paulie's goggles? What are Paulie's goggles? Let's take a look. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. Wait, that's not what I wanted either. Here we go. Paulie's goggles. Attack was 544. That's not bad, right? Wow, it's actually much better than either one that he has equipped. I should probably put better equipment on Sanji, though, right? I don't really care about the resistance. HP plus 411. That's better. Millions power. Guts plus 156. Basically subtracts. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Millions power. Anything else new? Ceiling imposter guts plus 139. That's kind of crappy. Toto shovel defense. That's a low one. That's an early one we found. Baroque panda power 382. Only guts plus 62. That's pathetic. Yeah, these are low. Those are very low level right there. Okay. Jade says this is his favorite game all year so far. Well, it's only been a month, but glad to hear that, Jade. And I received a $1 tip from Gamer Guy. Says after they returned from Skypiea and narrowly escaped a marine base, when they landed back in the sea, Water 7 was their next island adventure. So this is right after Skypiea. Luffy, Nami, and Usopp went to visit the shipwrights for repairs to the Going Merry. When they ended up separated from Usopp, who was carrying the gold they got from Skypiea, it made him an easy target for the Frankie family, and they beat him and stole all the gold. Well, that sucks. So they lost all their loot from the Skypiea story arc. And that was a hell of a story arc, man, let me tell you. They were fighting, you know, people up in the sky that were like gods controlling lightning and shit. It was nuts. Okay. Oh, yeah? Darren says that at least the PS5 version of Dead Space Remake got a patch today that fixes bugs and performance issues. Well, we ran into some really bad bugs yesterday on the Xbox. I wonder if they patched those out. A cute lady with red hair. Are you Nina? Yes. Did you need me for something? I'm Sanjay. I've come to escort you. What a strange person. Did Green Hatsu tell you to come get me? I didn't realize the time, but what is it? I suppose I could talk to you. I want to become a Gali Law Company shipwright. Really? I mean, sure. My father's a shipwright for Gali Law Company. That's why I come here a lot and how I started helping out at the canteen. I enjoy watching the ships and my breaks, but eventually I started really wanting to build the ships myself. I know it'll be difficult for someone small like me because it's hard manual labor, but the more I think about it, the more strongly I feel. I haven't been able to focus on work at all. I keep messing up and getting yelled at by Granny Hatsu. Keep doing what you do. You think so? You shouldn't bother if you're conflicted. I'm sure it's not all fun and games. Mastering the path you're on now is an honorable thing. You're right, I shouldn't be agonizing over it. I'll give up becoming a ship carpenter. I'll try to be a master chef instead. Everyone at Dock 1 loves Granny Hatsu's cooking, so I need to make sure I learn her recipes. Wow, so I told her not to be a shipwright. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I clicked way too fast. I didn't read the options. So there you go. Wow. I didn't necessarily mean to do that. But okay, I guess that was one way to solve the problem. If there really even was a problem. So now she'll become a chef and hate her job for the rest of her life. Because that's what we told her to do. Wow. Oops. Oops. Darren says the patch is for all versions of Dead Space, but there were some extra issues on PS5. Did you see the bug we had yesterday? It was real bad. It was a game-breaking bug. The enemies wouldn't spawn properly. Only certain body parts and clothing items would spawn, and therefore you could never truly kill the enemy. And then items would get sucked into the environment and disappear entirely, and you couldn't ever loot them. So basically, you could never get ammo. You could never get any items at all, and the enemies were all screwed up. It was all like completely bugged out, messed up. Madara says he glitched into a wall. We had an enemy glitch into a wall. It was one of those heads that walks on tentacles. The severed head that just has tentacles. It got stuck in the wall of the elevator. And then when we were going down the elevator, it was like going in the wall. It was going weird as shit. Like, I think the game's good, but I definitely think that it needs more polish. And we're finding these kind of bugs in it. Alright, so now we're going over here to the materials area. I gotta find this girl here somewhere. Got up here. Should we be up this high? Nami Cube Fragment. Cool. Thunderbolt Tempo hit level 2. That's excellent. That's actually all she has to level right now. And we use Thunderbolt Tempo a lot. So that's pretty useful.
Yosh.
Yosh. Yaya Cube. Yes, thank you, Darren. I will be sure to get that patch ahead of time. Now, I have my Xbox hooked up to the Ethernet, and I have it set up for auto updates and downloads. And my Xbox usually is very good about it. It's actually my PS5 that usually screws up and doesn't do it right. So I'm hoping that'll be pre-installed for tomorrow. I think we'll be good for when we play more Dead Space. So thanks for the heads up. Are we good here? I think we searched everything here now. We got all the items. Okay. Let's head back around. Woo! I see a chest on the other side, which I can't reach from here, but I definitely see it. We gotta go around. Static shipjack times 2. What in the hell is a static shipjack? Never heard of it. Oh! Almost walked right by that. Panic Stone. Oh! Sanji Cube. We'll go for a Vo shot. John Bono has become a member. Thank you so much, John Bono. This is big ups to the JRPG enjoyers. Indeed. Everyone who enjoys JRPGs, thank you for chilling with me here today. I hope that you are enjoying One Piece so far. I'm having a good time. And thank you for chilling with me and supporting the stream in any way. Again, if you're enjoying today's stream, we have over 200 viewers. Liking the stream would help a lot. If you could do that for me as a favor, I'd really appreciate that. We go for 100 likes on every stream. I received a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. Thank you very much to 1 Minute Man. Biggest contribution of the day by far. As you know, typically with JRPGs, yeah, the contributions do take some time if we get them. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man, for that. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Oops, where'd the T go? 1 Minute Man. There we go. And now it gets up to $38 in tips. Thank you guys for that support. I appreciate that. Sure would be great if we hit that tier 1 tips goal before our first break. That would be amazing. Our first break's probably going to be about half an hour or so, just so everybody knows. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Look. Another one of these puzzles. Looks like this is going to get us high up. Perhaps that's where the girl is. The other girl was up in an area like that, right? So let's not do that yet. Let's investigate the rest of the shipyard first for items. Or actually, oh, there's a Zoro thing. That might be it. That might actually be it. Blue brick times 2.
Yosh.
Yosh. I guess maybe we should go up there and investigate further. What the heck? You alright? That must have ate like a bad burrito or something. Burn resistance necklace. Yaya. 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 All these yayas. I don't know what the Yaya cubes do. The game has not explained it. Ogre onion. Beware the wild ogre onion. I don't know why it reminds you of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I mean, if a tomato could be a killer, so could an onion. An ogre onion. Another Usopp fragment we can't use because Usopp's not with us right now. So looks like we're supposed to go over there. What's over here? Ah, some items. Yoink, 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 and yoink. Another Yaya cube. Here they have a shipping container with a chest in it. Is it okay to take it? I mean, it's an RPG. I don't think we're supposed to ask those questions. Just take what we want, right? Ogre Sazai Concho Carbonara. It's a unique healing item. Nothing here. Nope. I think the chest is over here that we saw from behind. The bummer is we didn't find the girl. We didn't find the girl who we were looking for. Argom, you missed us exploring the shipyard and getting some items. That's about it. We actually haven't done much else. I've also received a $1 tip. Let's take a look here. Again from Gamer Guy says, once most of the crew met back up at the ship, Robin was taken by someone named Cypher Pole. Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji saw Usopp's injuries. They immediately set out for Frankie's house. Having defeated all of them, Frankie and the Gold were nowhere to be found. Upon returning to the Mary, Luffy decides to buy a new ship as the Mary has sustained far too much damage to continue sailing, but Usopp disagrees, and he fights Luffy over it. Luffy wins, but Usopp decides to leave the crew altogether. Wow. And that's it. He never rejoined them. Wow. That was the end of the whole game, or the end of the whole plot line. Poor Usopp. Usopp went on his own spin-off adventures. They were called the Pinocchio Chronicles. Wait, what? Alright, we got a chest that we can't open! Oh, no! We're 20 hours into the game and we don't have any of the treasure chest keys yet. Well, ain't that a pain in the ass? Yes, it is. Where are we now? This is a new area? This is a new area. We haven't been back here yet. So before I drop down, perhaps this is where we need to go to meet the girl? Maybe. I see some items, but I don't see the girl. Aha! Zoro cube fragment. Alright. So, Zoro. We're trying to level up his lion song. There we go. Why are you guys saying RIP? What happened? Stream's still fine, right? Right? Huh? Pop, wow, RIP. What does that all mean? The stream still seems to be going fine for me. What's going on? You guys are confusing me. The stream is fine. I don't know what people are talking about then. RIP what? Who's resting in peace? I don't see the Undertaker anywhere. I don't know where to go right now. Does the building look familiar? It brings me back to where I treated everyone after the fighting. I remember Luffy's grandpa showed up while we were resting there. I couldn't believe that Garp, the hero of the Navy, was your grandfather. I was surprised too. Let's not have another reunion. I was planning on getting away from the Marines. Sorry to interrupt your trip down memory lane, but it's a completely different building from last time. Huh. So, I guess we're done. Oh, people are saying RIP because I couldn't open the chest. Oh, okay. So, I don't know where to go. We went to the entire materials yard, and I didn't find this girl they're talking about. Right? They said she would be here, but I never saw her. Did I miss her? Oh, is this her? Oh my god, she's sitting right here the whole time. Yes, that's her. Oh my god. So beautiful. The eyes behind those glasses strike right through my heart. You must be Yuka. What? How do you know who I am and who are you? Sorry to keep you waiting, princess. I've come to escort you. What? You're not helping, Sanji. I'm sorry to bother you. We need to talk to Granny Hatsu, but she's busy with work. If you can return to the canteen, she'll be able to take time for us. Could you do us a favor and head into work? I'm sorry for the inconvenience I caused you, but, it sounds like there's something going on. Why don't you tell us about it? I think I can tell you then. I've had a crush on someone for a while. I finally worked up the courage to send him a love letter, but there hasn't been any response. Now I can't stop thinking about it. I want to know his answer. I'm too embarrassed to go ask him. I'm scared I would put him in an awkward position. Go ask for an answer. Immediately. Go ask him directly. It's not that easy. I wouldn't have written a love letter if I could do that. Then you'll just be obsessing about it, and you don't want that either. That's true. A woman needs to have guts. Go be direct. If it doesn't work out, you can find a new love. Wait, then I'm going to get rejected? You're right. I'd like to know if he rejects me. I'll go ask him directly. That's the spirit. Thank you for listening. Now I can go to work. It's okay. You're doing us a favor. Go hurry on back for Granny Hatsu's sake. Wow. Would you guys like to know a true story? So this is a story from 1,000,000 years ago. I'm not even kidding you. This is a story from when I first started going to college. So we're talking early 2000s, over 20 years ago. All right. So I had a friend in high school who... There's no way to get this? It's too high up. Got it. A gator durian hanging up out there. So I had a female friend, a girl in high school who I was friendly with, and we kept talking when we were in college, but we went to completely different colleges. So back then, all the rage was instant messenger. No one texted anyone. Text messages weren't a big thing. It was instant messenger. So I had all my high school, friends in my instant messenger. And she had this crazy crush on someone at her college for like 2 semesters, all right? Apparently she was friends with the guy, but she never told him. So she used to talk to me about it, and I always told her, listen, it's cool you're friends with the guy and all, but obviously you want something else, you should give it a shot and ask him out or something. If he says no, what's the big deal, right? He should understand. Don't make a big deal about it, but just ask him out to see what happens. So it took her a while to gain up the guts to do so, all right? And then she did. She asked the guy out. Are you ready for this? She asked the guy out. The guy was freaked out that she asked him out because he saw her as a close friend, almost like a sister, and was very upset when she asked him out, to the point where then he told her he couldn't continue to be her friend anymore because he was too weirded out by the fact that she had feelings for him, and he broke off their friendship entirely. She then blamed me for it, and she never spoke to me again. Damn! So you always hear these very, very, cliche situations in, like, fictional stories, and like this game in particular, just go ask the guy out or whatever. But I guess in real life, you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I never expected that would have happened. At the worst, I thought what would have happened would he'd be like, listen, I appreciate it, but I don't like you that way. Let's just be friends or whatever. I didn't think that he would be like, oh, I don't ever want to talk to you again because now I'm freaked out. Like, that is... That's absolutely messed up. And I think about it today. Of course, now it's over 20 years later. I haven't talked to this girl since like the year 2001 or whatever. So today, it's no big deal. But, I was upset too because this was someone who I was friendly with. I liked talking with her. She was an intelligent, interesting person. We talked about different things at our different colleges and stuff. And then to just have someone say, well, I don't want to be your friend anymore because you give me terrible advice and you've ruined my life. Like, basically, that's what she said to me. She's like, you understand, like, ruined everything for me. I don't want to be your friend anymore. You're a jerk. I was like, wow, I was just trying to help. Now I feel absolutely terrible. And, that's life, I guess, right? So, by the way, that's why when you come on my streams and you guys ask me for ridiculous advice about love, that's the last thing you should do. Because obviously, I'm just terrible, terrible person. Okay. Granny, I think Yuka and Nino will be here soon. Really? Did you get them for me? Well, thank you. I wanted to ask you if you knew where Lucci was. Mr. Lucci, I bet he's with the boss. You mean Mr. Iceberg. I know, you should be doing his mayoral work now. You should head to the mayoral residence. Okay, the mayoral residence. Thanks, Granny. Don't mention it. Thanks, Granny. All right, let's go see Mr. Ice. Mr., call him President. Okay. Alright, the mayor's residence. Where's that? Somewhere in town? Oh, what's going on now? Where's the mayoral residence now? Oh,
市長邸はどこにある？
never mind, there's voice acting. Okay.
どこって市長邸なら一番ドックの奥に。あれ？そう言われてみると、さっき中を見て回ったけどどこにもなかったわよね。
きっとこの世界の市長邸は別の場所にあるんだわ。外に出て聞き込みをする必要がありそうね。
What is causing the change in the memories,
適当
right?
に歩いてりゃ見つかるんじゃねえか。
あんたね。
You love wandering around.
なんとなく誰のせいで場所が変わったのか
は
分かったような気がするわ。
とにかくおっさんの家を探せばいいんだろ。
そうね。探すしかないわね。
よし行くぞお前ら。
Alright. We have to go explore and try to find this new mayoral house, right? Okay. So, I guess we're leaving here? We're leaving here. I mean, if you analyze the situation of the story I just told you, I mean, what you probably realize is that it sounds to me like it was almost like a one-sided friendship where the girl who I knew, who I was friends with, basically really liked this guy, and he didn't really like her at all. But maybe he was just being, like, platonically friendly with her or something. And, like, he was afraid that she eventually was going to say that she liked him and ask him out. And then this was his excuse to basically end the friendship when she told him that she liked him. That's the only thing I can think of. You know what I'm saying? Like, why else would he have reacted that way? Like, maybe he always felt that way. Right? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. I don't think we should worry and dwell too much on things that happened over 20 years ago. Right? Do, 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 do. There was another really weird... I can tell you a bunch of weird situations. I got another one, too.
ウォーターセブンの市長もやってる人よ。
この綺麗で大きな町もすごい人ってのは分かったわ。
You want to hear another really weird one? I don't know if you guys want... If you can handle another one. Another weird story. I'm remembering these now. This one was from high school. You guys are liking these weird stories? Okay. So, when I first started high school, alright, so we're talking the year 1996. This was a long time ago, okay? I was kind of, how can I say it? I wasn't necessarily socially awkward, but I didn't have any friends. And like I told you, my early high school days, people bullied me and stuff. It wasn't until maybe like junior year that basically I kind of befriended people and basically didn't get bullied anymore. So the whole first year or two of high school, I was very much like an outcast, and I was kind of a friendly with other kids who were kind of known as outcasts, all right? So that first freshman year, I was kind of like friends with the kids who didn't have friends, and we all kind of gathered, you know, oh, it's lunchtime. So it was me and this other kid and a girl as well. And we all just kind of sat together and talked at lunch about various things. But so the kid was a white kid, and he was, I don't know if I want to say he was necessarily like shy, but he was a little different. You could tell maybe a little odd. And the girl was an Asian girl who was very soft-spoken and very kind of like kept to herself, but was friendly with this other kid. So I befriended them. And basically, for the whole first like 6 to 8 months of high school, they were kind of like almost my only friends at school. All right, it wasn't until later that I started making other friends. And what ended up happening was I was friends with them. And again, everything back then was instant messenger. Literally, no one texted anyone. Everyone just talked online on instant messenger programs. Okay, so oh, by the way, I think I can make some food here at this restaurant. Maybe see if I can make some new recipes. So we would talk all the time via like AOL Instant Messenger online. And we would talk to each other. And sometimes you have group chats where it was everyone talking together, and sometimes you'd have direct conversations. So Do we have new bounties? I see we have new bounties. No, there's no bounties. We did them all. Okay. Sanji says, look at this. Does that mean Sanji just found an ingredient? Yes. Sanji just found Volcano Dragon Tail times 2. When he says, look at this, it means that he found the new food ingredient. We need to switch to him. Okay. So anyway, you know, being friends with these two kids in my early days of high school, you know, they were friendly before I was friendly with them. They were friends already. So I was kind of like the third wheel of this group, although it was fine. You know, they liked me and we were all friends and everything, friendly. So what ended up happening was eventually, after having talked with them for, you know, 8 months or so that we were friends, I used to have conversations with each of them individually, and I found out the girl actually had a crush on the guy. She liked him a lot. It's a restricted area. So they let us go somewhat. They won't let us go all the way. Darn it. Now they're kicking me back. So I guess we'll save and then we'll do the next story part. So the girl had a crush on the guy. Okay? And basically, she kept telling me about this, and she kept telling me, what do I do? Because I really want to tell him that I like him. Because I want to, like, date him, but I don't know what to say. Like, we're just friends, and, you know, we're all in the same friend group. What should we do? So, again, here I go. Now, in this case, I did not outright tell her, you absolutely should tell him. I was kind of like the shoulder to cry on in the situation. All right? So she told me all about it, that she liked him, and she was going to ask him out, then she didn't. There was a dance coming up. She was going to ask him to the dance, but she didn't. Stuff like that, okay? So then finally, you know, she said to me that she was going to ask him out, and I was like, go for it, I guess. You know, I'm here to be supportive for you, whatever happens. Go for it, right? So come to find out, she does ask him out, and she basically contacts me. It was a weird situation where she basically was really sad. I was like, what happened? She's like, so I asked him out and it went horribly. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, he's gay. Oh, he's gay? I didn't even know that either. I mean, then again, I was a young teenager, so maybe I just didn't recognize it back then. He was gay all along. So she was like really like in love with the guy, but he was gay all along. Oh, okay. So anyway, what ended up happening was, I kind of, after that, you know, I was still friendly with them and talked with them, but I started making other friends. And therefore I became more friendly with other people while they remained friends. Surprisingly enough, they remained friends. I guess it was kind of a funny thing. She liked him and then realized he was gay, and then that was the end of that. And, but then they remained friends, and I kind of like, I fell out of friendship with them as I made other friends in high school. So there you go. Oh, no, it wasn't that she was ugly. He actually was gay. That no one knew it. Like, no one outwardly knew back then. He wasn't like a super flamboyant gay guy. You know what I mean? Why is this guy wearing a blindfold? Long ring, long land? What the hell does that mean? This guy knows Nico Robin? Aokiji. Oh, but wait, you must die? So this is the Iceman. This guy's huge and he can freeze you in a cold snap. Huh. Alright. So he's with the military, with the Marines. He's wearing a Marine coat, I just realized. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, interesting. Sadly, it looks like Luffy is not good against him, right? No, not at all. What's funny is I didn't have Luffy in the party. They put him in the party by default. I didn't even want Luffy in the fight, but he's in it now. Which sucks, because now I have no technique fighters. Look at that. Oh, I know why. Because Nico Robin. That's why. Because Nico Robin. Yeah. Nico Robin got swapped out. So we need to get Zoro in here. There we go. I screwed it up. I didn't know what I was doing. I was being stupid. Okay. Ultra Tiger Trap? Nah, that's for multiple people. Ashura Silver Mist Attack. Look at this. Demon Sword style. Damn, that was cool. That was really cool, actually. Swing arm. Attack is ineffective, even though it says it was his weakness. How delightful. Turn him into a monster. Ouch! Ice Age. That was awesome, actually. It's a pretty cool attack. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. That sounded more like Christopher Walken than than Arnold Schwarzenegger, actually. Anyway, look at this. Killed 3,000 HP, increased attack by 20%, but it's only one person. I'll save it. Use the bat suit. Damn, he's pissed. Zoro got frozen. Zoro's frozen today. Jade says, "Nice to meet you." I have like no TP. Oh, what happened? Right. For him, it's the first time they've met. I'm annoyed, so it's time to murder you. Sounds fair. Damn, he froze him. Huh. Captain? Who's the captain? They thought out Robin.
とりあえずロビンは大丈夫だ。
ロビンちゃん、よかった。ナミさんも無事だ。
でもロビンの体は冷え切ってる。早くメリーに戻って温めないと。
よし、そっちは頼むぞ、チョッパー。俺たちはルフィを助けに戻る。
わかった。こっちは任せて。
How do they encounter the same people they've beaten in the past, but then they get so thoroughly trounced, right? They fought this guy already. They knew what his abilities were. Yet they weren't ready at all, right?
まずいな。早く溶かさねえと。急いでメリー号に運ぶぞ。
Jeez. They got completely destroyed in this fight. Nami left the party. Chopper left the party. Robin left the party. Who's in the party? Who's left? Not many people left in the party.
急げチョッパーたちと合流だ
分かってる。確か水で溶かしてそれからお湯だ。
メリー号に戻れば湯も水もあるな
みんなもロビンちゃんを連れてメリー号に戻ってるはずだ。
Is it just the two of them? It is. It's just the two of them. Well, that's weird. Can we at least save the game here? Okay. We'll save up, and looks like this is where we will continue on. See what happens.